Once upon a time, in a small riverside village along the River Niger, life was simple but beautiful. Fishermen cast their nets at dawn, women sang as they washed clothes, and children played along the riverbanks. Yet, the elders often spoke in hushed tones about something strange. Never disturb the heart of the river, they warned. The guardian is always watching. For years, people respected the river, offering kola nuts, cowries, and prayers at a sacred shrine by its edge. But one fateful day, a group of men from the city arrived with big machines. They planned to dredge the river, searching for gold. The villagers pleaded with them to stop. "This is not an ordinary river," said Papa Ease, the village's oldest man. "If you awaken the guardian's anger, none of us will be safe." But the men laughed and ignored him, and soon they turned their machines on. Strange things began to happen almost immediately. The river, usually calm and clear, turned murky. Black overnight. Fishermen reported hearing whispers beneath the water, and one man claimed to see glowing eyes staring back at him when he cast his net. Among the villagers was Amara, a curious 12-year-old girl. She loved the river and often spent her evenings there, sketching fish and birds in the mud with a stick. But when she heard the whispers, she felt a chill run down her spine. "Mama, something is wrong with the river," she said one evening. Her mother brushed her off, but Amara couldn't shake the feeling. One night, while everyone slept, Amara snuck out to the river. She carried a lantern, its dim light flickering against the dark water. Suddenly, the whispers grew louder, forming words. "Child, help me." Terrified but determined, Amara knelt by the river and whispered back, "Who are you?" The water began to ripple, and a figure emerged, a being made entirely of water, shimmering with the light of the moon. It had the form of a woman, with flowing hair and eyes that sparkled like stars. "I am Omi, the guardian of this river," the being said, her voice like the rush of waves. "Your people have angered me. The machines are destroying my home, and soon they will destroy yours too." Amara's heart raced. "What can I do?" she asked. Omi's gaze softened. "There's a sacred calabash hidden in your village, passed down by your ancestors. It holds the power to calm me. Bring it here before it is too late." Amara returned to the village, her mind racing. She remembered seeing an old, dusty calabash in Papa Isa's hut. She ran to him, waking him with frantic knocks on his door. "Papa, the guardian spoke to me. She said we need the sacred calabash." Papa's eyes widened. "Child, do you know what you're saying?" Amara nodded. "If we don't help her, the river will destroy us all." Reluctantly, Papa Is retrieved the calabash. It was decorated with intricate carvings of fish and waves. Together, they hurried to the river, but the water was rising rapidly, flooding the banks. When they reached the river, Omi appeared again, towering over them. The ground trembled as the machines continued their work in the distance. Amara held the calabash and stepped forward. "What do I do?" she shouted. "Pour libations into the river and recite the ancestral prayer," Papa Is instructed. Amara's hands trembled as she tilted the calabash, letting water spill into the river. She repeated the prayer Papa taught her. "O Spirit of the waters, keeper of life, hear a plea. May this offering heal your pain and restore balance." The river roared, and for a moment, Amara feared they had failed. But then, the waters began to calm. The machines suddenly sputtered and stopped, as though the river itself had swallowed their power. By morning, the river's clarity returned, and the whisper ceased. The men from the city packed their machines and left, too afraid to challenge the mysterious force that had stopped them. Omi appeared one last time to Amara. "You have saved your people and me," she said, her voice warm. "Never forget the bond between humans and nature." Amara nodded, a newfound respect glowing in her eyes. From that day on, the villagers redoubled their efforts to protect the river, ensuring the guardian's anger would never be awakened again.